Cute.
At least my nails are done this time.
Yeah, can't. Look at this. This is what was in your picture. It's like all
It's
boofed
okay.
up. Taste test. Mine's a little strong.
Mine's a little strong too, but delicious nonetheless.
Oh, it's hot. Yeah. Some sauce.
I don't even know what sauce this is. Okay.
Gonna find out.
That's really good.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
Love
that's
to
insane.
read it, but like
It's like a Bible.
literally huge. But it looks really good.
Okay, so I just got home from book shopping with my friend Grace, and I thought I'd give you guys a little haul. I forgot to do it when she was in the car too, because she bought one or two. So she doesn't get to do a haul because I forgot to film with her. But first, I got Talking at Night by Claire Daverly. I've heard really good things about this. This is the story of Will and Rosie. They are two opposites in every way, and yet they fall for each other as teenagers. 90s music, sideways glances, sunsets and bonfires, and talking late into the night. Oh, title mentioned. It's palpable, inevitable. They're on the precipice of starting something wonderful, until one day, tragedy strikes and any possibility of being together seems to shatter. But time and again, Rosie and Will find their way back to one another. Though the years pass, they cannot quite let go of what might have been. Talking at Night tells a story of sudden connections, missed opportunities, the many loves we have over a lifetime, and the one that keeps us coming back again and again for more. So you kind of get the vibe of this one. It's just a long-term back and forth, will they or won't they. So then next I got this book, which I have been looking at getting. I saw this at Barnes & Noble one day. I was just browsing and I just picked it up because the cover looked interesting. And then this is like my routine. I look at the cover, look at the description, everything looks interesting. I go on Goodreads, saw that my old high school English teacher had read this and gave it 5 stars, and that was all I needed. This one is different. It was published in 1946. Through this story of an ordinary man who unwittingly gets drawn into a senseless murder on a sun-drenched Algerian beach, the author explored what he termed the nakedness of man faced with the absurd. Basically about a guy who witnesses a murder and how that changes him. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. The last book is one that I wasn't expecting at all. It is called The Idiot. And again, I was just drawn in by this cover. I was actually first drawn in by the spine. It's this perfect little ballet pink. And then it's called The Idiot. So obviously it was catching my attention in all the ways than this big fat rock. The year is 1995 and email is new. Celine, the daughter of Turkish immigrants, arrives for her freshman year at Harvard, where she signs up for classes in subjects she has never heard of, befriends her charismatic Serbian classmate, Svetlana, and almost by accident, begins corresponding with Ivan, an older mathematics student. Celine may have barely spoken to Ivan, but with each email they exchange, the act of writing seems to take on new and increasingly mysterious meanings. When the school year ends, Ivan goes to Budapest and Celine goes to the Hungarian countryside. Her summer does not resonate with anything she has previously heard about the typical experiences of college students, but rather is the beginning of a journey further inside herself, a coming to grips with the ineffable and exhilarating confusion of first love, and with the growing consciousness that she is doomed to become a writer. After the summary is a quote from GQ, and it says, "Easily the funniest book I've read this year." So based on the summary, I wouldn't have guessed that this is going to be a hilarious book, but I love a coming-of-age novel. I love if it's funny. Sounds like it's going to be both of those things, and I also just love the title and the cover. So I've never heard anyone talk about this, even though it's literally a Pulitzer Prize finalist. That's my haul of these. I'm really excited to read them. I haven't let myself buy books in so long. I've been on a book ban because I was slowly working through my physical TBR, and so this was so fun to go to a local bookstore and just allow myself to browse and buy some new books that I'm really excited to read.
Crocheting and like listening to books or reading. Are you reading? a book, listening to a book, and crocheting all at the same time. I'm like, well, these are the same books. But
I'm like, dang it, Grandma, please. I want all the grandma hobbies.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Also, this is a dedication for those who did not read it yet. Did everybody read it?
It was the cutest thing I've ever read.
The ones who don't run with the popular crowd, the ones who get caught reading under their desks, the ones who feel they never get invited, included, or represented. Get your leathers. We have dragons.
I like literally makes you like tear up.
I was like a sob, and I'm like, what am I this morning?
Literally. I walked into Barnes & Noble, I texted a picture to Micah with my book, and I said, I feel like a rabid dog right now. I went in, I was like...
Since I've been doing bookish things all week, I figured it would be a perfect opportunity to tackle this project that I've been wanting to do for a while. We are going to input every single book that I own onto my phone for my digital library to keep track of, and then we are going to reorganize my bookshelves because I've been wanting to redo the way this looks. And then I also have a nightstand by my bed that has some books on it, and I want to showcase more of my favorite books because right now I just kind of did it by size and by genre, but I'm thinking I want to switch up the organization a little bit. I got this app. It is called Home Library Manager. Okay, yeah. This is the app that I got. There are a lot more like popular ones that have more reviews and more ratings, but I downloaded a few and a lot of them have reading trackers, kind of like Goodreads, that track your progress and give you updates. I didn't want any of that. I literally just wanted to keep track of my library because I really don't need another app to like review books on or keep track of my reading progress. I just wanted a digital tracker for all of the books that I actually own. So we're gonna start by taking all of the books off of my shelf and just laying them out, taking everything off, making it completely empty so we can start from scratch. Then I'm going to scan every book and see how many books I actually own because I don't even know how many books that I own, and I'm really curious to see what that number is and keep track of it as I keep adding to my collection. And then once we've done that, we are going to reorganize and reset up my shelves. So let's do it. My new babies that I got earlier this week when I went shopping with Grace that I already took you guys along for, but I'm so excited to add these to my collection and also give them a spot kind of on the front bookshelf so that they're displayed a little more because these are beautiful and I'm proud of them and I'm excited to read them. Okay guys, so this is what we're working with. This is every book that I own, I think, unless I have a few lent out right now, like my boyfriend, my fiance actually, my bad, has my copy of Onyx Storm, and my friend has my copy of Silent Patient I have lent out, Onyx Storm, and Two Twisted Crowns. So I'm missing like one or two, but this is basically every single book that I own physically. If you like games, maybe mentally guess right now, like, you know, when you go to a fair and like there's a bunch of jelly beans in a jar or something and you have to like see who gets the closest to the number of beans. Take a guess and like comment it maybe how many books you think this all is. I am like so bad at estimating. I feel like this is like, I feel like it's not even 100. I feel like this is probably like 70. If I have like way less than 70, this will be so embarrassing that I just admitted like how bad I am at numbers. But anyways, so now that we've got all the books down, we are going to catalog them on the app on my phone. So let's get to it.
Hello. am Danny, and we're organizing books.
Yep. So I make book videos.
Cool.
What have you been reading lately?
Well, I have been reading these books about dogs, and they have like 300 pages, and I am only 7. It is called Lacey's Story, and it's about a dog's story. And then there's another one called Bailey's Story, and it's so cute. And this is Hershey. He is even
special guest today. So my estimate was not far off. I put in all my books and I have 80 books. That isn't including this stack, which I have decided I don't want to keep anymore. I want to make some room for some of the newer books that I'd like to buy and add to my collection. So these ones I'm going to get rid of. Some young adult books like this Summer I Turned... No, that's not The Summer I Turned Pretty. That is To All the Boys I Loved Before. So yeah, I have 80 books in my collection and I am going to organize them, but I'm going to have to take a quick break because, as you saw, my fiance and his little sister are here and we're going to go to dinner, and then when I get back from dinner, I will reset everything up. A few hours later, I'm back from dinner and I'm rethinking all of my choices because this is what I'm surrounded by right now, and I want to get ready for bed and I want to relax, but now I took on this project with not enough time, so now let's rapid fire get through this. Okay, after taking way too long to do this, I finally finished it. So here is the regular bookshelves. I have just it kind of assorted top to bottom. I moved my cameras down to there and then some more down to the bottom. Have like more of the ones that I wanted to display on the top shelves that you can see more, and then obviously I'm gonna put my chair back and cover some of the shelves on the bottom. Books on my nightstand. Just kept it with the same little knickknacks on it, but I just used some of the unused books from my bookshelf and put it there. Thank you guys for watching me do bookish things this week. Everything was kind of random this week, but thank you for watching and I'll be back with another video very soon.